right, dear. Be right there.
Have you seen my hairbrush? I said, have you seen my hairbrush?
No, dear, I haven't.
I wonder what can happen to it. I used to have this trouble when Lucy was at home, but I wouldn't have thought I would now.
Perhaps Gordon.
I hardly think so. Didn't you hear me call down to you? Bathroom's free.
Yes, I answered you.
Well, then off you go, then.
I'm not a gun dog, Annabelle.
Whatever's the matter with you?
Goodness knows why you need a hairbrush. You've been at the hairdresser's all afternoon.
Just the final touches. There's no need to be so irritable. I've ironed your best shirt. It's on the bed.
Surprised you haven't hired top hat and tails for me.
There you are.
All this trouble.
Trouble? We're just going for an evening out with friends. They're the ones who are going to all the trouble cooking dinner for us.
You shouldn't have accepted without asking me first.
We've been through all this before. We'll have a lovely time.
Sooner have a boil on my neck than spend an evening with Robin Tate.
You do say the silliest things. We'll have a wonderful evening.
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I am.
How's it going then?
Oh, as per schedule. It will be cash, won't it? A cheque might be a bit embarrassing.
Hey, you're learning fast.
Well, it's a young person's industry, this.
I know. Fastest growing, fastest dying industry.
Can't be both.
It can, if you're in it for a living, and every house in the country's getting its own expert very quickly.
I see what you mean. Mind you, I think there'll always be jobs for people like you.
Don't be too sure.
Yeah, of course there will. There's a world of difference between this and Space Invaders.
Look, if your dad had a small business, right, and he wanted his accounts put in on a disc, who do you think he'd ask to do it?
Oh, me, I suppose.
Exactly. You should take a look at the advertisements in my field. Do you reckon you're burnt out at 25? Now then, how old are you?
15?
It's frightening.
Do you fancy some banana and raisin wine?
No.
What about banana and blackcurrant?
Oh, yes, please, Dad. That'd be lovely. It'll help to make up for not letting me go to Saffron Walden to see me little boyfriend.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
Ah, so you can talk, can you?
I don't know why you've got to be awkward, you know. I don't know why you had to start your own brew thing. You and I did me cleaning up.
Your mother asked you to do the spring cleaning of the cupboards. You're just a bit early, that's all.
Well, I'd nothing else to do, so I thought I might as well.
Ah, did you want to be on your own, to have a little sulky sulk?
I'm not sulking.
Hey, don't throw them out. You can make wine out of practically anything.
Oh, should be shamrock wine this week then, shouldn't it?
Oh, very droll. Glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humour.
Responding very well to things. There were plenty of things
Marie,
taken.
have you seen my new tights?
No.
Well, I left them in the bathroom.
Well, I haven't touched them. You should leave your own things in your bedroom.
Well, I do, but this time I didn't.
Responding in the same sort of numbers.
What's this programme about?
I don't know. It's a documentary. There's nothing else on.
I don't know.
Hey, the twins wouldn't have taken them, would they?
Taken what?
My new tights.
What for? They're only 10.
Well, they could be robbing a bank.
Anyway, they're at Angela Davis's for the night.
Angela Davis, has she given you my catalogue money yet?
No.
Where's Dad?
He got George to run him up the betting shop.
You got any tights I can borrow?
Come on, I'll have a look.
Don't be too long, Paul. I said around 7:30.
I'm trying to find my medals.
Your medals?
I thought it was such an important evening, I ought to put on the full Monty.
For a moment, I thought you were serious. You look very smart.
So do you, Anna. Sure you still want to go?
Of course. Shall I drive or will you?
We'll compromise. I'll drive there, you drive back, all right?
Grossly unfair, but all right. Leave the lights for Gordon.
Dorothy,
Correct.
shampoo.
Bless you.
You know what I mean.
Is it the password for today?
No, it's the stuff I use for washing my hair. I can't find any. They'll be here soon.
That's because you haven't bought any then.
Me?
Well, you said you'd get it as you were near the shops this afternoon. Use washing up liquid.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, I do sometimes.
You know I only ever use one brand.
Mind you, I don't have to be so fussy because I don't have a little bald spot.
Neither have I. I just have a large crown.
Then I suggest you either use washing up liquid or dash down to the chemist before they close.
The detergent's fine, honestly. As long as you don't get it in your eyes.
I'll dash down to the shops.
Well, you've got time if you hurry.
How's the dinner?
Coming along.
Still think it's a weird choice of menu.
You cook, you choose. I cook what I enjoy.
Just a little esoteric, I thought.
That would mean it was secret and mysterious, taught to a select few. I think you probably mean it could have a limited appeal.
I should never have married a headmistress.
You didn't. You married a secretary.
This is pathetic
What is?
and embarrassing.
What?
You only started doing your own brew butters when I started me cleaning up.
So?
So it's embarrassing.
Karen, you're my only daughter.
Oh, what's that got to do with anything?
Karen, love, you might be leaving home in a couple of years, mightn't you? I don't want us to keep falling out over these stupid things.
Going to see Mike isn't stupid.
You mightn't think so, but I can see a lot wrong with it, love.
But Dad, I'm 17.
I know, and I'm 46. Come on, trust your old dad, eh?
But you're treating me like I was just a little kid.
No, I'm treating you like the daughter I love the bones of.
It's not fair.
Well, life isn't fair, is it? I mean, when you were born, someone didn't come to you and say, Karen, grant everything in your life's going to be lovely. They don't even do that with royalty, love, do they?
But why can't you trust me, eh? Why can't I go?
I do trust you. But what about an army camp full of squaddies?
I can look after myself.
Not an army camp, you're joking, girl. It's like Butlins full of head cases.
Oh, that's what you think of Mike, is it?
No, I think Mike is one of them poor unfortunates who couldn't get a proper job and he's joined the army, love, for the water skiing.
Then why are you stopping me saying it?
Karen, I'm not stopping you seeing him, am I? I'm just stopping you going down to an army camp.
This time next year, you won't be able to stop me doing anything because I'll be of age then.
Well, this time next year, you'll be able to go down then, won't you, love? Look, Karen, love, I know I Barry like the back of my hand, don't I? Take 20 years off me and you've got him. But you're not like that, love. You're a little bit different, aren't you? You've had a better chance than a lot of us put together.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean, eh?
I mean, talk to me. Not just be friends and all that kid stuff. Tell me what you're thinking. Look, you came home from school last night. You were late and you were upset. No, you didn't go round the house blubbering, but I can tell, love, I know you. But because you've got a cob on over Mike, I couldn't even discuss it with you in front of the others. Look, I'm only doing this homebrew, Queen, so I can be close to you. Because I know if I get in your way often enough, you're going to have to talk to me. How's that for a confession, eh, from an old man to his lovely little daughter?
Why, Dad?
If I had a proper job, I wouldn't be doing the homebrew, would I? I'll probably never drink it anyway.
Stinks.
I know, I'm a fitter, not a brewer. Come on. What happened at school?
I'll go.
Hello, Karen.
Yeah.
Postman's done it again, I'm afraid. Got our numbers muddled up.
All right,
Here, leave it
thanks.
with you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's holes in them, Marie.
Where?
At the top here.
Well, if anybody sees there, they won't be complaining.
That is not the point.
Where you going anyway?
St. Helens.
Oh, I thought that had closed down years ago.
Hello.
Where have you been?
In fine company and good form. How are my two girls?
All right.
Look, don't bother to serve my tea out just yet. I need a little rest. You see, the change of air has got to me. George, you see me upstairs?
Upstairs?
Yeah, well, I don't want to clutter your lounge up. I'll eat in an hour, right? And I've got something important I want to say to you two girls.
Oh, I'm going out.
Not for an hour. Your father's got something important to say to you. George, see me upstairs.
Come on.
Aye.
I'm supposed to be going out.
Best wait for an hour, Michelle.
What's he going to say to us?
Where have you put him?
On the kid's bed. If he can get up in an hour, I'm in line for a knighthood.
Any idea what this announcement's going to be?
Oh, yeah, he's talked of naught else.
What is it then?
An extension. Out into the back garden.
He's serious about staying.
George, tell us you're joking.
A 2-storey extension, a sort of a granny flat, but he'll still use the bathroom and kitchen.
I gave up my flat for this.
We gave up our council house, and tomorrow I'm going downtown to try and get it back.
He's no right.
He's been talking to some fella down the pub. He's next of kin. He reckons he's every right.
We're not giving this place up for him. There has to be a way.
What's that, love? You all right, babe?
Mike doesn't want me to go and visit him.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
No, it's not. Because he doesn't want to see me again. Ever.
Ah, Karen, love, I'm sorry. What can I say, eh?
Oh, you must have more than that, George.
And how are we supposed to get out tonight?
We don't if it means giving me Dad enough money to put him up in a hotel until we can think of something else.
That'll cost a fortune.
Do you want him here permanent?
You must be joking.
The longer he stays here, the more he's going to try and take over.
Yeah, going upstairs is only the start of it. He'll be after the big bedroom next.
Well, I suppose you're right. How much do you think it's going to cost?
Well, you can get bed and breakfast near Mount Pleasant for £9 a night.
How do you know?
I just do, that's all. But there's 7 towards it.
Oh, come on. It's got to be enough for at least a few nights.
That's all I've got. I am on the dole, you know.
You had £40 this morning.
How do you know?
I saw you counting it.
Yeah, well, that's my catalogue money.
Well, it's only till George can go to the bank on Monday.
Hey?
You know that money you've put by for a rainy day? It's raining.
Monday first thing, or I'm in bother.
Oh, stop moaning. I didn't charge you for the tights, did I?
Hey, I moved a pair of tights from the bathroom.
Oh, did you? Well, they're mine.
Sorry, I thought they were Marie's.
Where are they now?
In our wardrobe next to my shaving tackle.
We're going to have to get rid of me Dad soon, before George cracks up completely.
Here, you need this.
Right. As soon as he wakes up, you tell him about the hotel business. Only don't make it sound as if we're putting him out on the street.
Why me? Why don't you tell him?
Oh, it's better coming from you. Besides, you're the one that's going to have to run him into town.
Hey, he mentioned he might sell the car to pay for his share of the extension.
His share?
That's what he said.
And who's going to pay for the other share? Oh, don't answer that. This is a nightmare.
Right, I'm off then.
You're not. You're going to stay here and talk to him like we have to do.
But I'm going to miss my lift.
Oh, George will run you there later. If he's still got the car.
You'll have to answer it, Robin.
I can't. You have to go.
Robin, I'm busy.
I'm not decent.
They are your guests.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Hello, come in.
Good evening.
Sorry, Robin, we must be far too early.
5 minutes late, actually. I couldn't find any shampoo.
How are you, Robin?
Fine, Annabelle, and you?
Oh, fine.
She shouldn't be overdoing things.
Oh, I'm all right, really I am.
I'm glad to hear it. I really felt awful about last time.
Oh, you went to know I wasn't feeling very well.
Right, come on, in you go. Thank you very much. I didn't know what was on the menu, so I brought rosé. Pre-budget.
Oh, thanks, Paul. Actually, it's curry. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise, isn't it, Paul?
Let me get you both a drink. What will you have?
Gin and tonic, please.
Dry sherry, please. That's the reason for the headgear, is it, Robin? Curry?
Pardon?
The, Gandhi impersonation.
Oh, I see. Very good, Paul.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Oh, hello. Have you finished, then?
Yeah, for today.
Hey, you got really stuck in there today.
Yeah, I've enjoyed myself.
Good. What are you going to do tonight, then? Sit up with your feet in front of the telly or night on the tiles, eh?
Television, probably. Mum and Dad have gone out to dinner, so got the house to myself.
Don't you mind fending for yourself?
No, I quite like it, actually. I'll probably write to Lucy.
Oh, yeah. How is she?
Oh, very well. We might go over to Paris at Easter to see her.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something like that soon.
What, go to Paris?
Well, anything, you know, just something for a change. Learn to fly. Nip over to Australia and watch the rugby league test matches. I might even buy myself a dog. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. I've always fancied one. But, well, my mum would never have one in the house, you know, and Sam wasn't very keen.
Well, sounds like a good idea, seeing as you work so much at home.
I'd probably never get any work done, though. I'd be playing with the dog all day.
Do you go out in the evenings much?
Well, not much. I might pop out tonight, you know, taking a show, maybe a movie.
Yeah? Well, I'll be getting off then.
See you, Gordon.
Yeah, see ya.
Take care.
Aye, Queen. That's the way to do it. You going out?
Well, I might give Susie or Pauline a ring, you know, see what they're doing. Well, then again, I might drag you down the Swan for half an hour.
Away, I could be tempted, you know.
Oh, go on then, go and get your coat on. And hey, I'm not sitting in the bar, I'm going to sit in the posh half.
Quite right. Just go and smarten myself up.
Oh, and don't worry, I won't tell me mum.
Delicious curry, Dorothy.
Yes, you must give me the recipe sometime.
Do you cook?
Occasionally.
Not often enough.
Oh, I enjoy cooking this sort of thing.
I've always been a meat and two veg man myself.
Afraid Robin's not very adventurous about food.
I'm enjoying this.
Good. I'd love to visit India. There's a fascination about it.
It's a marvellous place. Tremendous variety. It's a land of great extremes.
Have you been there?
Oh, yes. I was there just after the war.
Whereabouts?
Oh, Bangalore, Mysore, Uttakamund, Cochin. I got about a bit.
You must tell me about it.
I'm sure Paul doesn't want to talk about that now.
Oh, on the contrary. It's a country I have very fond memories of.
Right, George, it's time to wake him.
What, do you not think?
No, George, this is a man-to-man job. It'll be all right, Michelle.
Well, I just hope I can still get to the party.
There's more to life than enjoying yourself, you know.
Oh, I know. Things like marriage.
George does have his uses.
Then I swapped the glamour of the East for a job as production manager back home.
That must have been a big change for you.
Talking of new horizons.
Where were you a production manager?
Petrochem, over on the Wirral.
You're joking.
No, why should I be?
Dorothy used to work there.
What a coincidence.
Isn't it?
Which department?
I started in the typing pool and then became Barry Potter's secretary.
And over on the sulfuric acid plant?
Yes. Cost me a fortune in tights.
Well. You must know Jimmy Smith, then.
Very well. I gather he hasn't lost any weight.
Probably never will. Jeff Howard, Johnny Cunningham.
That's right. Wonderful place to work.
Would you two mind if I had a word with Annabelle in my study?
Did Jimmy Smith ever get married, do you know?
Not that I know of. I think he was onto a good thing living with his mother.
It's been a long time. It must be all right if they're chatting so long. He's reasonable, you know, deep down.
You frightened me. You get me out of my own house.
Whatever did you say to him?
Exactly what you told me.
What sort of family would throw their own father out?
Maybe George didn't explain it
Oh,
properly.
he explained it all right, out in the streets.
Only until we get organised and it isn't onto the streets.
Aye. Right, well, you lot, out.
You are?
Yeah, we'll see who's throwing who out.
Now, Dad.
Don't you doubt me. Out.
George, do something.
Now, look here.
Out. See how it suits you.
I'm not going out.
You get out.
Oh, come on, look, we might as well go until he calms down, eh?
Come on, it's the only way. You forgot what he's like after a drink.
This is stupid.
And that's how we came to live at Brookside.
And have you got used to the change now?
Oh, yes. They're a friendly enough bunch on the whole.
Paul, Robin's going to stand for the council at the next election.
Oh, very good.
And he wants me to be his election agent.
Oh, well, that'll keep you off the streets.
Oh, no, on the contrary. We're canvassing and everything.
It was a joke, Anna.
Right, let's have a drink to a successful team.
We're talking about a successful team. Do you remember the year we took a cricket team down to head office?
That's right. Didn't they win or something?
We certainly did. Paul Collins was captain.
Really?
Dad, come on, let us in. Let's talk about it.
How's it feel to you to be evicted, huh? This is my house, and you'll only get back in under my conditions.
Right, I'm going.
No, you're not.
At least give us the car keys and we can sit inside.
That's my car as well.
Dad, let us in this minute or you'll get no tea.
You'll get no tea. I've got all the food I need in my house. You sure there's gonna go hungry? You just think about that, huh?
Come on, George, we can't stay out here all night.
We can't just drag him out.
What's going on? He's locked us out of his house.
It's a bit odd, Petra leaving the house to him.
Well, it says by rights, isn't it?
What does the will say?
What will?
Petra made a will out, you know. Roger persuaded her to after Gavin's death, and he dealt with all her business. Has no one been in contact with him?
Marie, there's a will. Where?
Roger has it. Didn't the bank need it?
Well, it's all standing orders. They said nothing needed sorting out at the moment.
Oh, Will. Right, that'll sort him out. Do you hear that, Dad? Our Petra left a will.